You too. What it doing, man? It's your boy Moro, bro. Back at it again with another reaction. Feel me? We gonna be reacting to how K Flock got 19. Oh, wait, never mind, not 19 years, but he got life in prison. Feel me? Some crazy shit. Me, to be honest, I wasn't really caught up with his case. I just knew that he had blown the nigga head off. It's fine, but he had popped a dude for pushing up on him, which from my understanding, bro, that shit self defense, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. That shit self defense. If you see a motherfucker pushing up on you with his fucking hand in his pocket, going like, if you see a motherfucker walking up on you like this, make sure you up that shit. But nah, before me reacting to Trapper Ross's video on this shit, but yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe, do what y'all do, man. Comment, let me know what to watch. Let me know what to react to, man. I need more shit, bro. I need more, feel me, more volume in this fucking channel, cause I haven't been uploading, cause I don't even know what to react to, bro. But this shit popping right now. K Flock definitely was one of the best, one of if not the best NYC drill rapper, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Who do I fuck with from New York? I fuck with Chef G's. Who else? Sleepy for sure. Sleepy fucking. He's him. Sleepy Hollow. 22 G's. Coach the Ghost. Oh yeah. What y'all know about Coach the Ghost? But nah, let me start talking all this shit, man. Let's get straight into this video. Yeah, man. Let's see what's going on.
Trapmore gang, it's been a while since we've tapped in with K Flock, real name Kevin Perez. He was facing a serious set of charges over the last few years. I've covered his situation on this channel quite a few times. And unfortunately, we have now, or maybe fortunately, depending on how you're looking at it, we do actually now have a resolution as far as his case. So it has basically been quite an interesting...
Oh yeah, this is what I heard though, that K Flock got, he beat the murder case. He just got hit with a fucking RICO.
Interesting development, okay, because this was back in March 22nd of 2025, and it said drill rapper K Flock was convicted on the RICO and conspiracy charges, but he avoided the murder charges. Now, it says Bronx drill rapper K Flock was found guilty on several federal charges this week in relation to a 2021 fatal shooting in the Bronx, including attempted murder, but found plenty to brag about, okay? It's unusual, right? He basically popped out in a post online. He said, "I beat the top count, but I made the judge cry." He said, "Now he's not forced to give me life. Never fold, never will." He continued. Right? It was a different story back then. Right? He was set to be sentenced on July the 16th. I guess I believe that got pushed back, and there was kind of some back and forth, some changes. But basically, him and 7 associates were alleged to have been behind a series of shootings that unfolded in the Bronx between 2020 and 2022, resulting in the murder of 24-year-old Oscar Hernandez. He was gunned down outside of a Harlem barbershop on December the 16th, 2021. What's really crazy is that this case, this
Hernandez, not Huasca.
situation, you know, I remember seeing the news the day that this happened on December the 16th, seeing it on Reddit. You know, I was somewhere for Christmas time. It was very cold morning when I got the news. And I just remember thinking, damn, what a shame, because this is somebody that had so much potential. This is somebody that really was having a lot of good music in the Bronx drill scene. He was really carrying the Bronx drill scene on his back. And it was just sad to think, man, that could be it. And, you know, in light of the recent updates, it is sounding like it could be over. Now, the victim was shot in the neck and back after trying to flee the barbershop.
Damn, bro. K-Flock was trying to
I don't know if that's really an accurate way of describing what we saw on the camera. But K-Flock's team basically argued the shooting was in self-defense, and jurors returned their verdict after 2 days of deliberation. And K-Flock was convicted of racketeering, conspiracy, use of a firearm resulting in death, attempted murder, assault with a dangerous weapon in aid of racketeering.
Just listen to these charges, guys. Look. Fucking was convicted of racketeering, conspiracy, use of a firearm resulting in death. That's literally like, I think it's like 2 charges and like 3 charges now for fucking murder.
Use of a firearm.
Attempted murder. Another attempted murder. Dangerous was assault with a dangerous weapon, aid of racketeering. Literally racketeering. Like all you hear is racketeering. This motherfucker was moving.
For attempted murder.
Cause bro, if you seen K Vlog, bro, if you seen his lives while he was, I was about to say still here, like he fucking dead, but like if y'all seen his lives, bro, while he was still out and about, bro, that nigga was fucking wildin', bro.
An assault with a dangerous weapon. The rapper was the leader of the neighborhood street gang known as the Sev Site, or DOA. With that gang, he committed a series of gang-motivated shootings. Perez, the drill rapper, instilled fear across the community with his violent actions and then threatened rivals, bragged about shootings, taunted victims in his rap lyrics, but as a unanimous jury has now found, he can no longer hide behind his music and will be held to account for his violent crimes. Okay, now before his arrest and before it all went left for K-Flock, this guy had the kind of motion that you can only dream of, all right?
Literally,
I don't want to
bro.
play the song. I don't want to get in trouble. Really? This track, Is You Ready, was just a banger, all right?
Literally,
This was
bro.
great. It's got over 100 million views, so he's getting to that bag while he's in...
Is You Ready, DOA, fucking...
side, all right? He's been sat in a New York prison for quite some time, and he's going to be sat there for an even longer period of time. Okay, but he back in 2021, before this all went down, he was blood bandanaed up. He was making some of the most impactful music in Bronx drill, and he was really making a big name for himself. But he unfortunately went out sad, man, because that very same year, right, while he's doing songs that are going on to get 100 million views, this is a hit song. This is a hit song. He's also sliding on his ops publicly, all right? He's spinning the blocks, catching his ops lacking, making them run on camera, all right? Don't run, don't trip. All of this stuff that he did. He was really living the lifestyle that he was rapping.
They just self-incriminate themselves, bro. That ass. Folks got a shiesty for no reason. You on live.
And there's like, countless videos and clips. I've broken it down in multi-hour-long investigative documentaries here on YouTube. But basically,
this was a real net banger right here,
He's got songs that have got 100 million views. This video of him spinning and catching his ops lacking and making them run on camera, this has got 600,000 views. Some rappers would wish they had these numbers on their songs. He's doing these numbers on videos of him spinning on ops, all right? But look, this was never going to end well, all right? It was always going to go left. It was always, unfortunately, he had the wrong mindset. And basically, just before that shooting that led to his arrest, okay, this would be one of the kind of craziest things that he would post. He would post up on Instagram, all right, just whiling out. This is him on FaceTime with his ops telling them that he's spinning before he caught the murder. And basically, he shows off the strap. He shows off the clip. And this was just around the corner from where the shooting happened, right? And he's lucky.
See, bro. What the fuck? I never knew this. I never knew this shit was out. You feel me? Like I told you, bro, I'm not caught up with this case. I'm really not. I just knew that he got hit with a murder charge. That he was fucking fighting a murder charge and that he had a RICO case on him. But that ass, bro, I did not know he posted this shit. Yeah, bro.
Really, that he didn't end up going down fully for full-blown murder.
Literally, right? Bro. Literally, I was about to say that shit. I was a fucking... After that post, bro, I would have seen that shit. Yeah, nigga, you was over.
And we ended up seeing what happened in the surveillance footage, right? I'm going to be very, very careful with what I show you here.
Like, look,
basically...
Y'all don't see it here. This literally looks like... It's literally self-defense.
Okay, he's walking past this... It's a barber shop, I guess, and a dude, Oscar, comes out, all right? And basically confronts him, and that's when it all goes left. It all goes left. I'm not going to show you exactly what happened, okay, but he comes outside, okay? I'm going to take it off the screen right now. But basically, there's a confrontation. He comes out of that barbershop, okay? There's another angle that we're going to see here, but basically, he kind of confronts him. He's got his hands in his jacket, and then K-Flock opens fire, and we see the victim fall back and stumble to the ground.
Bro,
and somebody...
If you're K-Flock, bro, even me... Like, I'm the least confrontation. Like, I don't like confrontation a lot, right? But when it comes down to it, it comes down to it. You feel me? But, not gonna lie, if I was in K-Flock show, I'd do the exact same shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing the exact same shit. He's with 2 females. I think one of them was his sister, and the other one was, I don't know who the fuck it was, but I know one of them was his sister. bro, if you catch me with my little sister and you still trying to push up on me on some on some bullshit, my hands are tied, bro. Gotta blow your ass, real,
He runs
real
over to
rap,
try and
bro.
help, but it's too late. Okay. And really, this was the incident that kind of sparked everything to kind of fall apart for K Flock. He ends up
Mm-hmm.
facing these murder charges. But what's even more crazy is that while he's behind bars, waiting to get this situation resolved, they slap him with a big indictment. 8 members of Bronx gang Sev Side and Third Side charged with murder, racketeering, and related violent offenses. Okay, it's
Cook,
very serious, right? And
book.
basically, it says that for years, Sev Side and Third Side.
All right, let's read through the South Side to the South Side crimes. All right, we got my boy K Flock murdered Huascar and Hernandez in broad day. I can't fucking talk. In broad daylight in Manhattan on December 16th, literally yesterday, 4 years ago. Paris, Gant, and Rosen shot at rival gang members on June 20, 2020. Johnson shot at a rival gang member on June 26, 2020. Gant shot at a rival gang members on July 7th, 2020. Bro, y'all hearing this shit, right? I'm not I'm not tripping. In the span of a week, 2 shootouts. A week and a half, another shootout. Then a week and 2 days after, and 2 days, another fucking shooting. 3 days before, oh no, never mind. I'll tweet you. Then a few months later, another fucking shootout. Paris, Paris Mason and Beeman shot at rival gang members November 10, 2021. So a month before this nigga catches a fucking M, this nigga
Engaged
gets
in
to a
disputes
shootout.
with rival crews in the Bronx and Manhattan,
Wow.
resulting in numerous acts of violence, including Perez murdering
I
Oscar
can see that on
Hernandez
February,
in
probably
broad daylight
2022.
Manhattan, December the 16th, 2021. Now, obviously, the murder didn't end up going the way that it was maybe the prosecutors were hoping, but what ended up happening is that, these were serious charges, okay? Kevin Perez, that's K Flock, okay, age 19.
That shit is fucking crazy. Just look at what the fuck this nigga got charged with, bro. And his nigga too, Devon Mason. Racketeering conspiracy, murder in aid of racketeering, using a firearm resulting in death, attempted murder, and assault with dangerous weapon in aid of racketeering. Excuse me. Use of a firearm for attempted murder and assault with a dangerous weapon. Mandatory life in prison.
They given him a whole table of charges:
penalty,
racketeering
bro.
conspiracy, murder in aid of racketeering, use of a firearm resulting in death, attempted murder, assault with a dangerous weapon in aid of racketeering, use of a firearm for attempted murder, assault with a dangerous weapon, and he was facing mandatory life in prison or death. He was potentially facing the death penalty.
See, bro, this some shit. Like, you see this shit, bro, and you just learn from it, bro. You don't
How
repeat this shit. You
crazy
just learn
is
from
that?
it.
Now, K Flock did beat the murder charge. He did get very.
Two things to learn from this nigga. If a nigga pushes up on you and your peoples like that, blow him. Second thing he taught us,
very
don't be
lucky,
a
to be
dumbass.
honest with you. And he addressed the outcome in a public Instagram post. He said, I beat the top count. I made the judge cry. He said, now he not forced to give me life. Alhamdulillah, everything good, not good, and everything bad, not bad. Just got to stay humble till the outcome of your situation and see what Allah got for you. Chin up, chest out shit. Ain't
Man, Allah had nothing but
over, nowhere near. Remain a G and stay sucker free. Never fold, never will. Free the thoroughbred ones. Kill all the rats. That kill all the rats.
Why?
That might not have done you too many favors, right?
Right.
But unfortunately, as we've now found out, and ironically, okay, it's coming pretty much very, very close, if not on the 4-year anniversary of Oscar Hernandez actually losing his life in this situation.
Right now when I'm recording,
I don't
it's
think
17.
that there's I don't think it's a coincidence. I think the judge probably did feel like, well, you know, we got you off. We couldn't get you on that murder charge, but since we got to make an example of you, and we're going to sentence you on the 4-year anniversary of that incident where a man lost his life. Basically, he was sentenced to 300 months or 30 years. Okay, and the reaction basically, the lawyer laughed at shit gonna get better, right? People were basically saying, damn, they blew his head off. He would have been in his cell crying. So I appreciate my mama for being strict. As much as I hated it when I was younger, saying it was better than Coach the Ghost. Coach must have had the worst
Coach
in the world.
Got murked, bruh. Last time I saw, what the fuck did he get hit with? I think it was a murder. Yeah, and this nigga had just signed into Gucci's label, bro. What a dumbass. In 2021, though. It's been a minute. But nah, he's definitely a dumbass for that shit. Literally, Pop Smoke, Chef G, 22 G's, fucking, who else was popping? Fabio, I never really existed Fabio, but let's get back into the video.
Saying only dudes on Reddit think the feds are a game. They really put you away. Because the feds too, you got to do 85%. So basically his ass got to do 20-something before being eligible for a parole. Only good thing he's young as F, so he'll still be semi-young when he gets out. He'll be an unk for real, but still living if you don't get more time.
Nigga, what? All right. When he got charged, he was what, 19 plus 5, that's 24. That nigga gonna be like 40.
Time on his other case better than being a queso. Saying he's going to come back to a fully gentrified area where he doesn't recognize or know anyone. Good luck, big dog. It's going to be a Starbucks and a Target on the block when he gets out. That's actually crazy perspective. Anyone who's surprised is lost. Everyone knew he was going to get cooked. He wasn't down for no BS charges. What did you expect? Bro. But some people, all right, maybe it's wishful thinking or maybe it's just pragmatism, but some people are basically saying that there are actually some programs that might help him reduce his sentence down and basically, you know, get his federal term reduced. There's been talk online that with some sentence reduction programs, okay, he might actually be able to get himself out, maybe even less than 20 years, all right? He's got earned time credit under the First Step Act, also known as the Good Time Credit, okay? He's got the residential drug abuse program, where he can basically do a drug abuse treatment program. He probably offer perks and that. I don't know. They're saying good conduct time. It rewards adherence to institutional rules and overall good behavior. There's basically some ways that in federal prison he might be able to get his sentence reduced. It is possible, okay? But unfortunately, this is a very sad end to the K-Flock story. It was
off 10 years off this nigga.
A very sad.
Let's be 100% real, bro. They're not knocking down at half of that sentence, bro. They probably gonna knock off a year, 3 years, probably, maybe, if that.
Out of control time in music. Bronx Drill was really taking over the airwaves. He was beefing with his cousin D-Thang. Thankfully, they're saying that him and his cousin D-Thang that were beefing and trying to kill each other at a certain point, maybe squash their beef behind bars. But let this be another lesson to the next generation, man. This is not the way to go. If you're out here filming yourself spinning on the ops, filming yourself running ops down, filming yourself outside of the spot with a gun.
What the fuck did you expect, my nigga?
Bro, in your pants ready for anyone that comes. Well, somebody that pulled up on him ended up losing their life, and even though he beat the murder, you got wrapped up in the whole racketeering charge.
Bullshit, bro. What the fuck do you expect, bro? You're a fucking menace to society. No Kane. You're a menace to fucking society. You're a fucking menace. How the fuck you gonna be out screaming, "Don't run, don't trip"? Like, no, nigga. Fuck you mean, man, bro? If I were in New York and I heard a nigga said, "Don't run, don't trip," bro, I'm running, bro, and not tripping. I'm running. I'm flying.
And we're not going to be seeing K-Flock for at least 20 years. This is not the way to go out. Streets is a myth. It is not the way to go. Okay, we're all fighting our own demons, and if you
that shit crazy because motherfuckers don't even like. I don't know how people still don't know, bro. Like, you will see people like Rondo, number 9, his ass. I think he's still in jail. all these niggas either dead or in jail, bro. Fucking Wooski ass. Well, I'm talking from Chicago now, cause you know what I'm saying I'm from here. But Wooski ass got fucking headshotted while at a funeral for a nigga that got smoked. King Von ended up dead, and if he wasn't dead, he was gonna end up in the same, probably dead again, cause he's probably gonna get fucking death sentence. I don't know, but basically, bro, ain't shit good in the streets, bro. It's either life or death, or the slim chance that you make it out. The slim chance. Just bro, just make sure you just grind
Come
into
from a
something,
very
bro.
difficult background. You coming from these areas where the gangs really have a grip of the streets. There is another way. You got to find another way out because you got to think
just
about
gotta
this for
find
the
a
long
way,
term.
bro. Do something, bro.
It's cool getting some clout, chasing the ops down on IG Live, having your song, dissing all the ops. But
You
really,
hear me, bro. I was a victim to this shit too, bro. I was over here trying to be a little, you know what I'm saying, a little dumbass, bro, trying to be out here fighting niggas and shit for no reason. But I saw how real that shit gets, bro. That shit really never. I fucking hate that I even associated myself with that shit. Real shit, bro. Even though I never took it too far, bro, to where I had to like, you feel me? But that shit is really not a fucking life, bro. That even I thank God I stopped myself before I did some dumb shit. Like that one comment said,
this
bro,
didn't
I
work out.
thank
Now
God I
K
had
Flock
straight
stuck
parents,
behind
even
bars
though
for
I
20
hated it
years
when
and
it
his
was
100
wrong.
million views on his songs ain't really doing nothing for him. Okay, so let that be a lesson to you guys. I hope you found that breakdown interesting. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Sorry, I was a little bit slow on this story. I was at the dentist today. I ain't gonna lie, my face is hurting today. Okay, so I will keep you guys posted on any updates that I got coming soon.
Bye then, bro. This was the video, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. Let me know any suggestions. And yeah, bro. See you on the next one, man.